I'm gonna make another video here today. This one's gonna be for adding a face mill to your tool library in Fusion 360. So without further ado, let's go. Here we're already in our manufacturing workspace. If you're not, make sure you switch to manufacturing so you can access your tool library that you've been working on. Make sure you're pointing at the correct library where you want to put that tool bit, okay? And again, we're gonna add, so we're gonna hit the plus sign, and under milling, we're going to find face mill. Here we go, face mill. Description. We're going to use, in this case, a 3-inch. And the type of mill it is, it's actually, we call it a shear hog face mill. Remember, we use these for cutting down a wide surface. All right, that's all we have to put is kind of a description of what it is. The cutter itself is a 4-flute. It's not high-speed steel. This one's carbide. All right. So the diameter is actually going to change it to 3.0. Update it. The rest of this really doesn't matter too much. Yeah, we don't have to do anything on here. Skip over shaft and holder. Go right to cutting data. All right, 5,000 RPM is good as far as I'm concerned. It's a carbide tool, so you can run it at quite a bit of a higher speed. The surface speed is almost 4,000 feet per minute, which is really fast. But working on aluminum, this is appropriate for this type of tool. So 5,000 RPM, we're just going to leave that right there. Cutting rate of 40 inches a minute is also good. This just happens to work out really well. Feed per tooth, 0.002. That means every one of these teeth on here, what happens is it's the depth of cut for each time that tooth passes over the stock. It's going to take off a chip that's 2 thousandths thick. So that's fairly light, which is what you want because it's going to give you a good finish. All right. So leave the rest of it alone. Post processor. I'm going to change that to 1 because it's almost always my first tool. So it's just one less thing I'll have to do. We can have as many tool number 1s in here as we want. It doesn't really matter. And I accept that. And now it's going to be also in my tool list. You'll notice I have another tool 1 in here. 2-flute flat end mill. Quite honestly, that's usually a second one. So let me show you how to edit while we're here. I'm going to right-click and edit the tool. And under this, I'm going to go to post processor and change the first one, number to 2, hit tab, and it updates the rest of them. Accept that. And now that one's always going to be at 2. And might as well change my 3/8 by 90 degree spot drill while I'm here. I'm going to edit that tool. I'm going to change that one to 3. It'll probably cut down the amount of changes I have to make when I'm programming. Accept that. And there's my tool list all updated.